Hi guys, welcome to International Love, and if you're new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe because we're going to have a lot of really interesting information coming in the following videos. And today we wanted to speak with you a little bit about the different scams that are happening in Ukraine. And of course, for the last 20 years, there have been men traveling to Ukraine to find their true love. It's turned into an industry in a sort. That's what happens in any part of any world, any country. And the fact is, because Ukraine has a lot of beautiful women, the nature is that Slavic women are very much into family, good relations, they're solid in wanting to take care of their husband. And so the people who do meet somebody in Ukraine, they're very happy with their Slavic wives and the connections that they make. But like any country, just like in the US where you have the gold diggers, right? In any big city, you might meet some ladies that are gonna take you out to a nightclub, whatever it might be, and spend $500 or $1,000 in the evening. That can happen in any country. And in Ukraine, there's like 3 million more women than there is men. So there's this natural tendency for women to be looking to make good relations, and they have a good connection with international men. It's a good fit. And so in the last 20 years, it's become an industry of a sort. So if you're doing the same thing, but expecting different results, this is where the problem is. Because now the men that are attending with these large agencies, going to these large events where it's like nightclub industry, and they're having drinks, and then a girl grabs you by the hand and she already knows English, and she tells you she wants to take you to their favorite restaurant and whatnot, then you're already in that system that's been established now. Are there good girls? Of course there are. Just like in the US, just like in any part of the world, there's some wonderful women in Ukraine that are loving, that want a family, that are going to be taking care of you. It's really the connection you're looking for. I know because I met that girl as well, and it took me like several trips there, and it wasn't one of these nightclub functions or anything like that. It was at a psychology seminar, for example, that my cousin was heading, and we just started talking, and we never stopped talking. And so what we realized is that if you're going with one of these agencies, or if you're even writing on the internet with these agencies that have thousands of women, the odds are it's not even the woman that's communicating with you. It's probably one of the translators for the smaller agencies that are feeding the larger agencies. It's a whole setup. Yes, that exists. But there's a lot of wonderful people like ourselves and a lot of wonderful ladies who really want to meet men for the same genuine, like-minded intentions. And this is what we want to talk about a little bit because, as I said, Einstein once had this definition, you know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing but expecting different results. But that's not the case. Here, you have to try something new. And for example, just to give you an idea why we're creating this new structure and we're going to be sharing this information with you is because rather than having these same establishments where you're going to these restaurants with these ladies and you're in the same nightclub environment, you're doing the same things, there's translators, you're paying for them, for the translators, all this going on, and you don't know if you're being scammed, you don't know how much money things are costing, you don't know if you are being scammed or not. There's all of these videos, everybody's telling you how to avoid it, or that you have to pay a translator and you have to pay a good one, $20 an hour. So if you've already been there on one of these tours, then you know what can happen. Maybe you've been part of the scam and now you're trying to warn others and you're trying to figure out how to go back, or maybe you don't even want to go back because you have a bad taste in your mouth. We don't want you to feel that way either. There are wonderful, amazing women in Ukraine, and it's worth it. The key is to do it in a little bit of different format, to not get caught up in the systems that have been created, and to find your true love. So for example, one of the things moving forward that we're doing is that we're going to create an environment where we're all together as a group. We're there to support each other. We're going to rent 1 or 2 big homes where everyone's going to live. We're going to have psychology training. We're going to have our own discussions, fitness, yoga. We're always going to be there for each other, discussing how your day went. We're going to be inviting ladies for these same events as well. So you're going to get to spend time with them, get to know them in a natural setting. And then if you already have a connection, then you're going to go on dates and get to know them a little bit more. So the idea is to avoid this platform where you have to avoid these scams in the first place. We want to create that environment where it's a homey environment, where even the women who are looking to scam or who are professional daters, they're not going to want to be a part of these kind of trainings and seminars in these kind of environments. So we want to change the scenario completely. We're going to keep telling you about it. We're going to be going back to Ukraine. We're going to be speaking with some of the ladies. We're going to be showing you what kind of environments we're going to be creating. But this is what you want to think about. think about these agencies, what they're offering you. If you're talking to somebody online out of thousands of women, understand we've met so many people that have always come to Ukraine saying, I've been communicating with this woman for 6 months, 12 months, I spent thousands of dollars. It's not that, in most cases, it's not that woman that's communicating with you. There's a translator. You're paying for those letters to be open every time. Understand it is a business, it is an industry. The idea is to avoid it, and you do have to meet these women in real life to have this real experience, this genuine connection, and that can only happen face to face. And of course, if you go there with one of these big agencies and you end up going into a big environment, club type, alcohol, restaurants, this and that, of course, you don't know if you're being scammed. You're going to hear the story about what they need or a sick family. So many things that can get you caught up. We want to change all that. That's the idea. Yes, guys. So go ahead and sign up on our YouTube channel. We're going to keep feeding you additional information, how we're going to change things around and the pitfalls that you should watch out for. Viktoriya, my Ukrainian wife, and I are going to be making these videos. Sign up. We're going to be sharing everything, setting up a new platform, and we want to hear from you. If you have any questions, we want to help you out. That's our genuine feeling, because we found each other. We're enjoying each other's company. We're enjoying the relationship we're in. We're enjoying our marriage, and we want to help everybody. We want to do the same thing because it is wonderful. It's what I was looking for. It's what she was looking for, and we can help you find this international love as well. We'll see you soon.